Okay, so we are back in the Green Isles. We actually got invited into the Ferryman, so that is awesome because all we really needed was an introduction. Who knew, right? So, what is it you wanted to talk to me about? Obviously, I am trying to get to the other island, so let's figure out how we can do this. Ferryman seems to be the only one in the cabin to address. You know, let's look around first. Alexander is sitting inside the ferry's cabin. The place displays the neatness of a seaman and the sparseness of a bachelor. There are few frills and comforts in the rough wooden environment, but the sunlight shines cheerily on the open beams, and the portholes emit a pleasant breeze. Several oil lamps are strategically placed around the boat's cabin to illuminate the island's dark nights. The cabin with a dry sink lies in the wall. Cabin. No wonder he's cranky. A black pot-bellied stove in the corner provides warmth on the cool tropical nights, and a means for cooking. How about that? Rolls provide fresh air and daylight in boat's small cabin. Despite his tired air, he watches Alexander patiently. There's a rabbit's foot on the table. It seems the ferryman is counting on a little luck. Alright, let's chat, bro. I'm a visitor to these islands. I'd like to learn what I can about the area. So you said outside, what is it you want to know? Well, for one thing, why has the island's only ferry been dry docked? It just ain't safe to sail these days, what with the islands feuding and all. Vizier Alhazred ordered the ferry closed till things settled down. I don't think she'll ever see water again. Why are the islands feuding? You got me, something about stolen property or some such things. It's a real shame. Things used to be so friendly. And the unrest is recent. A few years is all, but it's been long enough. Perhaps if the ferry were repaired, this whole thing. The ferry's been out of the water for so long, she's no longer even seaworthy. Her boards have dry rot. She'd fall apart at the first taste of seawater. There must be some way to get off this island. There's only one other way to travel that I know of, a magic map. The owner of the pawn shop can tell you more about that than I can, Alexander. Sweet! I see you have a rabbit's foot. Has it brought you much luck? As you can see, my luck's been out for some time despite that old charm. Why don't you take it with you? Perhaps giving the darn thing away will bring me good fortune at last. Okay. Perhaps it will at that. Thank you. Alright. That's surly, but they're helpful people. Well, I think I'll be going now. Thanks for allowing me into your home. Posh, not at all. It breaks the boredom, if you know what I mean. Big sigh. I was gonna say, like, I don't know why you didn't do it before, but then again, without an introduction, I'm just a random stranger, so... There's gotta be something going on. That's a nice sitting chair. Pretty much every place down south has a porch for sitting out and whatnot. Okay, so let's go see about this magic map. Good day. Good day, sir, again. Old man just glares at Alexander, does not reply. Dude, if you're gonna wear all black, I'm gonna, like, immediately think that you're a bad guy. Excuse me, merchant, but the ferryman mentioned you might have a magic map of the land of Green Isles. Ironically, which would allow customers to travel to your shop, but they would need a map to do it. Catch 22. Why, as a matter of fact, I do. I keep it under the counter. It's been gathering dust so long I nearly forgot about it. A Catch-22 was actually a book about the military back in, I think, Vietnam. Essentially, the only thing you had to do to get out of the military was prove that you were crazy, and the easiest way to do that was to say that you wanted to be in the military. Well, ironically, when you went to the med center and said that you wanted to be in the military, they said congratulations and welcome. So, it was a Catch-22. It was quite a few years ago, you see. The estate of a wealthy wizard fell into my hands when he died. It was useless magical junk mostly, which reminds me, I've still got some things of his out back that I need to dump out. Anyways, the magical map was one true treasure in the lot. The wizard was quite old and feeble and had enchanted the map to aid in traveling. It said that one need only desire to be on an island depicted on the map to find oneself there. It's a very valuable map, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, no one is interested in traveling these days. It's far too dangerous with the current state of the kingdom. That's a little creepy. What would you take for the map? Would normally want something magic in return, but since I'm hardly overrun with prospective buyers, I would be willing to take anything of equal value in exchange. I think you're getting the ring, bro. Would you be willing to take my family ring in exchange for the magic map? You can't be the first time you've seen somebody hard up for cash. Daventry, are you a king then? No, that's my father, King Graham. I'm just Alexander. Well, Prince Alex, she's a beautiful ring. Are you sure you can part with such a unique family heirloom? Yeah, I'll have the smith bang a new one out when I get home. What else? The ring does mean a lot to me. I didn't always have a family, you know. Still, it is only gold. Wait, what? There are more important things at stake now. I'm gonna have to go back and replay one of the previous ones for backstory. I thought he was an actual descendant of King Graham. Then you now own a magic map, Prince Alex. I will keep your ring out of sight for a few days. If you find anything else of great value in your travel, you can return for your ring. I would hate to see it melted down for the gold. And a warning about the map, it will only operate when you are in the open and within sight of the sea. The limitation has something to do with the teleport spell ingredients. You might try the beach. Thank you, you're very kind, and I'll remember about the map. Suddenly, the old man in the concealing cloak sneaks past Alexander and with a sneaky dart of his hand steals a mint from the candy jar. There are candied meats, but still. Old man sniffs the mint, stuffs the mint into his mouth and wobbles unsteadily out of the pawn shop. Meet him drunk, apparently. Seconds later in the castle, we have a cutscene. Master, I just followed Prince Alexander as you wish. From the pawn shop owner, he just abstained, reprieved. He just got a magic map. You fool, you've been eating those mints again. I ordered you to stop that. Yes, master. Now what is this about a magic map? With the map, Prince Alexander can travel anywhere as quickly as he can. What? I thought I took care of the only needs of travel. By my scimitar, I can't have him stirring things up now. Get a hold of yourself and listen carefully, Shamir. Go to the other islands and tell them. Alright, well I can go to other islands, so rock and roll on that. And I lost the bottle, dude. What the hee-haw. Alright, well either way, we're rolling. Where's that? Oh, there's a bird. A nightingale perches on a high branch of the tree. She sings the most beautiful song Alexander has ever seen. I wonder... I think I'll go peg the wind-up bird there. Oh hey, 3 magic items. Alexander sorts through the odds and ends the pawn shop owner dumped into the pot. Magic exploding gum wrappers, a shattered crystal ball, a cracked wand, a fake thumb. Near the bottom, Alexander finds a little glass bottle labeled 8. It appears to be empty, but Alexander decides to take it anyways. You never know when a small bottle will come in handy. I personally think exploding gum wrappers, but I've also been playing first-person shooters, so... Good day, Prince Alexander. You know what? I want to trade in the paintbrush for... These alcoholic mints? Like, what was the deal there? Let's get this guy going. The mechanical nightingale looks intriguing. I believe I'll take it. Very good, Prince Alexander. Very good. Quite so, quite so. So we'll head on down to the tree, try out the mechanical nightingale, and see what's up with that. Thank you for watching. Again, much love. Thanks for your support. King's Quest 6 available on GOG. And then, of course, you can go to Bad Fantasy RX at blogspot.com for reviews. I also do reviews on fantasy novels. So, Thanks again. Drop me a like or a share.